Welcome to Lionheart Tarot. This is a tale of two cups. I'm talking to the universe, asking her about the soulmate cycle, how the divine masculine thinks and feels about the divine feminine in the current energies that we're in. We've got Lionsgate, we've got Uranus in retrograde, we had Mars in Gemini. All of these energies are at play right now. And they'll be lasting for a while. They will. I'll tell you what I've got in the energy. I've been pulling readings offline, and I've got a divine masculine that's getting a little fired up. All right, there's a sense of urgency here. I think the message is the tales that the universe has been giving me is I've got somebody who's been sitting in something that hasn't made them happy in a while, something long term. I think they blew off the soulmate connection, and now they're realizing that maybe they gave love to the wrong side. That's what I've got in the energy, and that's kind of. I think across the board, I've been seeing that in other readings from people out there. So I feel like the universe is giving me a good message here, giving me a good tale. Before I dive into this, of course, I've got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let me say, it's a general reading. It may or may not resonate. If it does, that's amazing. If it doesn't, please just take whatever you need and leave the rest, okay? Technically, this is for entertainment purposes only, and this reading's timeless. When I do these Tale of Two Cups, I want you to think of it as pulling pages from chapters of a soulmate journey that stretches across lifetimes. These are timeless readings. But if you found this one, hey, you found it for a reason. All right, let's dive in. At the bottom of the deck, I've got the Two of Cups. Well, what's crossing this Two of Cups? The Ten of Pentacles. This is something long term. This is the house, the marriage, the family, everything you've always wanted. And I've got disappointments, regrets. I've got somebody who's not happy where they're at. It's crossed by the Hierophant, the High Priest. This could be a marriage. And this is what I'm talking about, folks. Coming soon, the Three of Wands. Somebody wants to talk to you. The Page of Swords. All right, this is a conversation. But there's disappointment here. I feel like somebody's been keeping their eye on you for a long time. They've been feeling this soulmate connection. It's everything they've ever wanted. And they're not happy what they're in. And I think they're ready to move on. That's what I've got in the energy. Now we're going to dive in. I'm going to take this on the cut. Two of Cups that's our pre-shuffle. You, Empress, it's all about you, Divine Feminine. The soulmate connection. I'm telling you, I've got an energy of a Divine Masculine who wants the Divine Feminine, the Empress. They can't unfeel you. They can't unknow you. What they're sitting in doesn't make them happy. And I feel justice is coming. A decision for happiness is being made in the energies now. All right, now we're going to dive in. Universe, may I please have Once Upon a Time? Where do we begin in this Tale of Two Cups? We had our pre-shuffle. You get the general idea. I do this because I believe in the soulmate cycle. I believe in true love. Love is the greatest healer. It is the greatest teacher. It is the biggest part of our soul's journey. It's why we're here. We do everything in the feeling of love. All right, let's dig. Come on, universe. This is going to be a good Tale of Two Cups. It is. Let's find out. Whenever I start with the Two of Cups, which doesn't happen very often in a pre-shuffle, I know that it's a divinely guided reading. The universe has a story to tell, and I'm just going to do my best to be the narrator, okay? All right. What's at the bottom of the deck? Where do we begin? Once upon a time. Yes, indeed. Doesn't surprise me, the Nine of Swords. There's a nervous energy here. There's anxieties. There's a lot of fear here. Well, of course there is. Because I feel somebody's blown off the soulmate connection and they gave love to the wrong side, something that didn't fulfill them, something that they've been unhappy in for a very long time. And now they've got to turn around and tell you how they feel. Well, and they're kind of, let's say they're getting pissy. They're a little irritated by it, I think. Nine of Swords, let's remember that that's where we begin. Once upon a time, somebody's got some anxiety going on. Whoa. Let's find out. What do we got? What do we got on the cut here? These cards are jumpy. The Emperor. Oh, yes. The Emperor, the Divine Masculine. We saw the Empress on the cut, remember? From the pre-shuffle. The Divine Masculine. There's anxieties. There's fears. Why? Because the Emperor's got to get real. There's some big decisions that have to be made. All right. Now let's have an overall energy of this reading. Universe, it's going to be crossing the Nine of Swords. Remember that Emperor on the cut. Oh, yes. See, the Emperor knows Divine Masculine's got, that Emperor's got to get out of the throne. The Empress isn't coming to him. Oh, no. The Divine Feminine doesn't wait. They've learned their lesson of self-worth. Now it's time for the Divine Masculine, the Emperor, to learn their lesson of vulnerability. And that's where we're at. That's part of this soulmate cycle, this journey. Overall, it's all about overcoming their fears, their deepest fears. And in this situation, I've got a Tale of Two Cups where I feel, again, they've got to overcome the fear of not only letting go of something long-term that doesn't make them happy, but now having to open up and come towards their true happiness. You, Divine Feminine, the soulmate. So let's find out. We'll dig. We'll get through the layers. What's the overall energy here, universe? All right. Where are we at? Five of Swords. Are you surprised? Short-term thinking, holding themselves back, self-sabotage. What's behind this? Didn't I just talk about justice? A decision for happiness, okay? Somebody knows exactly what makes them happy. They've been holding themselves back. There's short-term thinking here. There's the Ten of Cups. The rainbow, you know? What's crossing it? Oh, the Queen of Wands. She's my Queen of Dreams. She goes perfectly with the Ten of Cups. Listen, they hold themselves back from their happiness. This is minor arcana for the sun, happiness, the Ten of Cups. But it's the fairy tale. It's the happily ever after in these Tale of Two Cups. It's not real. It's not something you can hold in your hands. And this Queen of Wands, she's my Queen of Dreams. She loves to put on a show. She's my actress. She smiles on the outside, cries on the inside. I love to say that. She guards her broken heart. That's what I've always felt in the energy about her. Just like she guards this eggs, this snake. She guards her heart. She doesn't want to be hurt. And so she doesn't open up. She doesn't like to be vulnerable. It's why this love hasn't been real. There's the Emperor. There we go. What's behind that? The Lovers. This connection's too strong for the Divine Masculine. It is. Somebody's been holding themselves back. They weren't thinking long term here, but I think it's coming to an end. It's the overall energy. It's crossing the Nine of Swords, anxiety, fears. Let's dive in. Universe, what's the tie that binds? What's the energy around this connection? How does your person think and feel? Universe, shine a light through the window of their soul. I think it says a lot about who they are, how they feel, just the condition of it. It's nice to the reading. Then we've got the hidden gem from the universe, something of value that we don't know. It is read with the tie that binds, the energy around this connection. Then we've got the future potential outcome. It's subject to free will. I can't predict what your person's going to do, and I'm not even going to try. It's a roller coaster ride, this soulmate cycle, this journey. Nevertheless, it's read with how they think and feel. Let's dive in. You ready? I am. By the way, thank you for all my new subscribers to the channel. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope at the very least it's entertaining. So you ready? Let's go. What's the tie that binds? What's the energy around this connection? The King of Cups. Oh yes, the King of Cups. Well, we know your person's been holding back. The king, he holds back that cup. The Queen of Cups never holds back. She gives all the love that's in that cup. But this king, he's kind of selective. He picks and chooses. Okay, he's a little stingy with that cup. All right. Well, we know that. We know this love hasn't come to fruition yet. We know they've been holding back out of anxieties, out of fears. All right. And I feel what I've been getting, there's a third energy involved here. It's why this has been held back. But we'll find out more, right? How does your person think and feel? Reconciliation, the Ace of Swords, the truth. The Sword of Truth. Archangel Michael's Sword of Truth. Your person's had an epiphany moment. They know they haven't been happy in what they've been sitting in. They know you're the real deal. You're the truth. Reconciliation could be coming. All right, we'll find out more when we clarify. Shine a light through the window of the soul. There's a lot of disappointment around all of this. There's a lot of heartache and pain. I just want to say that. It's already in the energy. I can feel it. There's sadness and loss here. There is. for holding back the fears, the anxieties. The more and more this truth settles in, that sadness, the heartache and pain, it drives them more and more to come towards you. And I think it stirs them up. Again, they're getting fired up here, little irritated with themselves. What's in the soul? Shine a light through the window. Two of Swords. See what I'm saying? I don't like swords in the soul. That's crossroads. Your person was giving love to something on another side, way past its due date. Okay, they've known the truth about you the whole time. They know they've needed to let something go, but they didn't. They know they needed to come towards you. I've got the sword of truth right here, the Ace of Swords and their emotions. So I know a decision's been made. We saw justice. Remember that? Somebody's tired of being unhappy. And there's transformation in the soul here. The king wants to give the cup. But let's not forget the fears, the anxieties, that tendency to hold themselves back. What's the hidden gem, universe? Something of value that we don't know. It is technically red with the tie that binds, the King of Cups. Death. Transformation. Something must come to an end for a rebirth, something new. One sword gets X'd out, and we've got one sword here. You, the truth, the real deal. This lets me know that this king is likely to give this cup. They're likely to open up. They're likely to overcome these anxieties, these fears, their tendencies to stop themselves. But we'll find out when we clarify. What's the future potential, universe? It is subject to free will. It's red with the Ace of Swords. The Tower. Wow. Boom. Shaka-laka laka. My goodness. The Tower, the Tower. Everything's changing. When we clarify, we'll know more. I can tell you in the energy that, I've got transformation. I've got a tower moment here. And I think that revolves around a lot of these fears of opening up. There could be a feeling of that you're getting away as well. We know time's gone by in these connections. So when we clarify, I think we'll know more. We'll go ahead and clarify with the witches. What's at the bottom of the deck? The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Swords, randomly at the bottom of the deck. The Sword of Truth, reconciliation, clarity. We'll find out more, right? All right, universe, tell me about this King of Cups. This is the energy around your connection. Lately in the readings, I feel the universe has been giving me more of the divine masculine, kind of what they're going through when I clarify. So we'll see what the universe has to say here. Again, I'm just trying to be the narrator, doing my best to give the message in the hopes that it helps one person, two souls come together. Why is the King of Cups here, universe? Tell me about this old king. This king that held this cup back. Oh, yes. Something's got to come to an end. Now, if it's not a third party, which, in the energy, it's been there. There's been a third energy preventing this. It's your person ending a lot of behaviors, okay? The ego, the pride, the fear of opening up. I mean, we see it all day. The anxieties, the self-sabotage. I mean, it's all there. So, third party aside, this is the transformation of someone's behavior. But there's a tower moment. This is the future potential. Subject to free will. We'll find out more. Tell me about this King of Cups. After all this shuffling, please, what's at the bottom of the deck? The Three of Wands. I've been seeing this a lot lately. This is coming soon. Somebody who didn't, it was right on the edge, okay? Right on the edge, who I feel wants to get into the waters of emotion. I feel there's that feeling that you're getting away, that you're moving on, and it drives them to want to offer that cup. It drives them. Why is the King of Cups here? The feeling of being left out in the cold. A missed opportunity. I've been seeing this energy all day long. Again, I feel like something on their side that's coming to an end. It's left them out in winter. And it's cold out there. They don't like it, okay? And there's a missed opportunity and a feeling of being left out in the cold with you because they haven't opened up to you. They've been holding back. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? The Nine of Wands. Your person, this is, you know, it's resistance. It's an emotional wall, but they're tired of being out in winter. They're tired. They're ready to move on. They're ready to come forward. They want to jump in the waters. They're tired of fighting this. They're tired of feeling left out in the cold. I think your person's tired of letting fear control them. What's behind this? The Ace of Cups. Look at that. Coming soon. That cup that was not given before. When I talked about that king who didn't give the cup, that cup is overflowing. They're tired of fighting this. It's wearing them down. They're tired of holding back. They're tired of the anxieties. You know, we've got transformation here. Somebody's getting ready to fight for this connection. Let's find out. Tell me about this Ace of Swords. Let's get some clarity here. This is Sword of Truth. There's a reconciliation here. There's an epiphany moment here. I think somebody realized. They realized that they were sitting in unhappiness. They realized that they needed to let go and come toward the soulmate. But, hey, we'll find out more, right? Ooh. This just popped out of the deck, folks. It's the Three of Cups. Before I open my mouth, because it could represent a lot of things, a reunion, a third party, opening up emotionally, letting the water flow energetically. Temperance. The soulmate connection. Well, that's the truth. That's the clarity. Let's find out, why is the Three of Cups here? A solid new beginning in the Ace of Pentacles. That's what your person wants. Your person, this is angel energy, temperance, perfect balance and harmony. There's clarity here, okay? This is an opening up of emotion. Why? Because it's taken a long time. This is something real, this Ace of Pentacles. This is a solid new beginning, okay? And your person knows you're the only one. They're tired of fighting this feeling. They don't want to be left out in the cold. They've got to show up. And this is showing up after a long time, okay? There's a reunion here, potentially, but your person's got to open up. What's behind Temperance? You. Look at that, the Empress. Remember the Empress on the cut? Now, it could have been a third party that slowed this down. All right, there's layers to this, but I won't dig too far into that. Just know that there's clarity here. There's an epiphany. You're the one, okay? And there is a reunion here. Your person does want to open up emotionally, but let's not forget it's difficult for them, okay? It is. Let's find out more. Why is the Two of Swords here in the soul? I don't like this. Remember what I said before. It's knowing the truth the whole time. It's a crossroads. It's being in their head. It's confusion, okay? We'll find out if there's other layers to this. Tell me. These are showing themselves. A lot of cards. It's a little side message. The King of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Five of Swords. We see the Five of Swords there. My old King of Wands. He's like my Queen of Dreams. Doesn't like to open up, but there's a feeling of sadness and loss for short-term thinking. Shooting themselves in the foot. And I think it's that giving love on the wrong side for far too long. Your person lived by the pinnacle for far too long. They didn't realize what living life by the cup was until they met the soulmate. Living life by love. They based everything off the pinnacle. And when you say that, you know, money, just that stability, not realizing that living life by the cup, you actually get everything that you want. Tell me about this Two of Swords. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. And I think that's what a lot of it is. The soulmate connection, there's an epiphany that the flow of emotion, it's deeper than the pinnacle. It's better, you know. All right. Why is it here, the Two of Swords? The universe has me shuffling quite a bit. All right. Why is it here? Look at that, the Emperor. And you know what's interesting is the Emperor in this Wild Unknown deck, which is back here, just to kind of show you. The Emperor and the Two of Swords are the only cards that have the eclipse on them. I find that interesting, that the Emperor from another deck lands here. The Divine Masculine. The Divine Masculine at a crossroads. Now, this could be something that was controlling them. You know, the Emperor does love control. What's behind this? The Hierophant. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? A marriage, potentially, that was controlling, that they were not happy in. We'll find out. Why is the Two of Swords here? The Four of Wands. A marriage red with the Five of Pentacles that's left them out in the cold in winter. Why is the Four of Wands here? Disappointments and regrets. I'm telling you, folks, there's so many layers to this energy. There's disappointments for putting up a wall towards you, Divine Feminine. Your person was not happy in a marriage. These disappointments and regrets, it's why they're tired of fighting this. Look, fighting. A marriage, arguments, fighting, something controlling, the Emperor. Back and forth, see? You see what I'm talking about, folks? It's been slowing down them coming forward and talking to you. That's what I have in the energy. It's what needs to come to an end for a rebirth with you. When I say I felt the third energy, I'm not playing. All right. Let's find out more. The thing about your connection is that the Nine of Wands is a persistent energy. It's like a wave. It keeps coming back. So this feeling of regret, being unhappy, it just keeps coming back. They're not happy in the marriage. They're not. They're disappointed. There's two layers to this. They're not happy in what they had on their side. Look, this just flipped out of the deck. Why is death here? The devil. The devil just flipped out of the deck. What's at the bottom? The Queen of Cups. Now this is a message. This is a gem from the universe. I know it stopped me from what I was saying because there's layers to this. There's disappointment in what they had on their side, an unhappy marriage, and there's disappointments in them and regrets because they know there's a happy new beginning with you. And they had to put up a wall to it. They resisted it. They fought it. They were fighting their own soul's purpose. The Queen of Cups, death, transformation. Love is the greatest healer. It is the greatest teacher. It's like what I like to say, it's the biggest part of our soul's journey. It's why we're here. We do everything in the feeling of love. All right? What's coming to an end? Powered by love. The Queen of Cups, all the love you can give. She does not hold back the cup. The devil. What's coming to an end? Toxicity. Whatever's been holding them back. A toxic third party, a toxic marriage, partnership, family dynamic, however you want to look at it. In this energy, for the sake of saying, I'll say a toxic marriage. Okay? Also, holding on to that love that they have for you. Because when you hold on to somebody's energy and you don't do anything with it, it becomes unhealthy. It becomes toxic. This toxicity, this devil energy, it's got them left out in the cold. It's red together. It's coming to an end. It's red with the Four of Wands, a marriage. Why is the devil here? The Seven of Pentacles. I've been seeing this energy over and over and over. Okay? Now, a lot of it too, this is reflection, thinking, watching, not doing anything, knowing your worth, but not doing anything, putting up a wall here, okay? That in itself becomes toxic. Like I said, when you hold on to someone's energy and you don't do anything with it, it becomes unhealthy, all right? So your person, what's kind of coming to an end is them, it's their fears. You know, the devil generates fears. And so it's their fear of acting, I think. There's a lot of divine timing here as well, but there's transformation here. Your connection's powered by angel energy. All right, it is. But love is what drives this transformation, a rebirth. No more sitting back, no more overthinking. Your person does a lot of thinking, lot of thinking. We see that in the Nine of Swords, the anxieties, the fears, self-sabotage, holding themselves back. And this is holding themselves back, okay? What's behind the Queen? King of Swords, taking action. The King of Swords knows the truth, and he speaks the truth. And this king, he cuts things out. They're cutting out toxicity, and they're cutting out being trapped in the mind, overthinking things. They're tired. Now I've got a Tower moment. I hope I explained that well enough, universe. Tell me about this Tower. Why is the Tower here? I can't believe the devil just flew out like that. My goodness. Well, there's transformation. There is. Love is the driving force. Somebody knows the seeds that have been planted. Somebody knows the harvest that waits for them in a relationship with you. And I think they're tired of fighting it. They do. They've known how they felt about you for a long time. You are the sun in this connection. You shine a light on all the toxicity, anything negative that's been in their life. You've opened them up to a whole new way of living, spiritually, emotionally. All right. Let's find out. Why is the Tower here? Tell me about this Tower. This is future potential. It's subject to free will. Why is the Tower here? The universe has me shuffling. Why is it here? What's at the bottom? The Page of Cups, opening up emotionally. Yeah, it is a Tower moment for your person. Everything's changed. We're going to find out. This might revolve around, before I open my mouth, we'll see. It might revolve around that feeling of you getting away, because we know time's gone by. Why is the Tower here? The Eight of Swords. We've seen it. The nervousness, a feeling of being trapped. Why is the Eight of Swords here? Conflict, struggle. This is temporary. This is all being in the head. It's an internal struggle. Your person really struggles in the mind. They have a tendency to hold themselves back. They argue in their mind. That's kind of what this is saying to me about how do I come in? What if I say this? What if this doesn't work? What if, woulda, couldas? Your person struggles a lot with mental anxiety. What's behind this? Seven of Swords. This might be deeper. This is deception. This is lies. These are secrets. It could revolve around, this is mild devil energy. It ties me to the Five of Pentacles. It ties me to this marriage, this unhappiness they've been sitting in. Now, there might have been some fights here. There might have been a feeling of being stuck because of fighting. Arguments. It's why they can't open up to you. This is deep. And this is timeless. So this feels like something that somebody's going through right now. There's anxieties, there's worry here about a reunion opening up. They're conflicted about starting over here, starting over something new, a brand new beginning. Wow. Your person definitely struggles with these anxieties. Third party aside, they just have a very hard time opening up emotionally. Six of Swords. There's something that your person needs to get out of. There's a storm that they need to get out of to come into the healing waters. They want to smooth things over with you. They want reconciliation. They want to tell you the truth about what they've been holding back, what they've been hiding from you, the secrets. Look, the Sun, you're their happiness. You are their happiness. And the Emperor knows it. There's some clarity coming. There's some clarity about whatever whatever struggles, be them internal, external, whatever's had them feeling trapped, if it was a third party or just emotionally, there's going to be some clarity here. This is communication, but it's a tower. Everything's changed. Wow. All right. I'm going to go to the vintage tarot now. Strength is at the bottom of the deck. Overcoming their fears. Let's find out. May I have 3 cards and a crossing card? Universe, you know how I roll at Lionheart Tarot. Tell us whatever else we need to know about this connection. No, I tell you what. Let's do something real quick. Give me an affecting energy on this devil. I think everybody wants to know that, right? What's the affecting energy on this devil? Give me an affecting energy, universe. Let's see where we're at here. What's this devil all about? Whoa. The Queen of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles showed up. The 8 of Pentacles. 7, 8 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. I think somebody being trapped in the mind. That's been a lot of this overthinking, working towards opening up to you. It's that feeling that you're getting away. That was interesting. Slowly your person's coming towards you. All right, tell me about this devil. May I have a bottom card, please? An affecting energy. This just flipped out of the fucking deck, a tower. I mean, what am I supposed to say, folks? And the 3 of Cups. I'm telling you, it's a third party. Look at this. Death is at the bottom of the deck. Death is right here. Are you shitting me? The end of something, beginning of something new. It's a tower moment. It's a third party. The end of one and a reunion with you. Look, the energy doesn't lie, folks. I can't make it up. I wish I could, but I'm not that good. There's the Ace of Wands, a passionate, brand new beginning. Wow. I said, tell me about the devil. Well, death is at the bottom of the deck. The tower and the 3 of Cups flew out. I've got the tower here as the future potential, and I've got the 3 of Cups here. This is insane. They're read together. Oh my goodness. I feel your person has to end something toxic. There's something negative. There's some sort of devil energy. Like I said, some that's left them out in the cold, and I think it's a marriage. I think it's been something that's long-term. I said it from the very beginning in the pre-shuffle. It revolved around these disappointments, these regrets. They're not happy. They've been sitting in misery. All right? And at the same time, they've been holding themselves back from you, Divine Feminine, because of all these anxieties, these fears. There's been a conflict, external and internal. It's what I've got, folks. I mean, look, at the top of the deck was the 9 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to be liberated from this. They want their freedom. They do. All right. 3 cards and a crossing card, universe. Let's add it up now. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you, universe. That gives me some more clarity when I do the readings. I trust my intuition. And I can't make that up. The mathematical odds alone, folks, if you don't believe in tarot, if you don't believe in the flow of energy, the mathematical odds of that happening in that exact spot with a different deck is insane. The 6 of Swords just came out. I'm just going to take it. The 6 of Swords flew out. The bottom card is going to be crossing the center card. It's red center, left, right. What's on top? The Ace of Pentacles, something solid, a brand new beginning, something real. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Let's see what's out next. The 2 of Pentacles. There's a lot of free will at play here, folks. There is. Your person is following their intuition. All of this energy, everything they've been suppressing, keeping secret, it has been slowing them down. But I feel like your person, slowly but surely, is going to come to the point where the intuition flows and they show up. But they got to get out of this. They got to get out of this storm, the 6 of Swords. They've had to get out of something, some choppy waters, to come to you, the more healing connection. But I've got the Two of Pentacles here, and I think this is back and forth. Well, we know what happens when you're back and forth, right? When you can't make a decision. In this energy, you land in a tower. Okay? Your person has to make a decision here. What's behind this? The Star. Well, we already know what tower moments happen. So this is, I feel this is going with the flow. I think this is letting the intuition drive them, all that inner knowing that the High Priestess has for their manifestation, their wish, a dream they very much want to come true. Let's get a baseline here of the Ace of Pentacles crossed by the High Priestess, because this is real. This is somebody finally showing up, shutting the brain down, letting the intuition flow, getting out of this internal struggle, being trapped in the mind, being free of something that had them stuck, which could be that third party, that toxicity. Somebody's showing up. So let's find out. Why is it here? The Ace of Pentacles with the affecting energy of the High Priestess. I'll get another affecting energy in 3 cards, okay? Why is it here? Tell me about it, universe. Man, this deck is lots of cards. Want to spit out the Hangman just showed itself. I've been getting that energy a lot too. All right, all right. Man, why is it here? Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Why is it here? Lots of shuffling, lots of shuffling. Real, the universe is making it real. The cards aren't flowing. Some doesn't want to be talked about here. Look, there it is. It's holding back. Fear. There's a fear of you getting away. They don't want you to get away. They're afraid of losing you. That's what makes them open up. It's why they finally show up. Why is it here? The Page of Wands, a conversation, a new beginning, a fresh start. Why is the page here? Because of disappointments and regrets. We know that they put up a wall to this. They haven't been happy, not in what they had on their side, and not with a potential new beginning, something real with you. There's a lot of disappointments that they rejected you. I'm telling you, it's in the energy. Why is the Four of Cups here? The Wheel. Now things are changing. That fear of losing you, it's crossing regrets. See, there's a fear of rejection here, okay? And that's here too. Your person has a deep-seated fear and insecurity of being rejected. And that's what makes it hard for them to make a decision, okay? But things are changing, right? The wheel's turning. They want to have a conversation. And on one hand, they're afraid of losing you, so they want to come towards you. On the other hand, they're scared you're going to reject them, all right? That Two of Swords energy, right? And that's kind of here too. We see that, the layers of it. A happy new beginning and a fear of rejection. It's all right here. But change is coming. I feel it's not enough to stop them. The fear of losing you is stronger than the fear of rejection. They will open up. I feel that in the energy. Now again, there's the Ace of Swords, reconciliation, truth, and epiphany here. There's a lot of disappointments and regrets for holding back out of fear, and the layer of being afraid of losing you, and the fear of rejection. It's all layers of the energy. But the wheel is turning, all right? Things are changing. Things are in motion. Tell me about this Six of Swords. Tell me about this Six of Swords. I think it's somebody who had to get out of something toxic. I'm just going to say it again. They want to come in and heal this connection with you. They do. They're not quite sure how. Look. Flipped right out of the deck, the Eight of Cups. What did I just say? I feel like somebody had to walk away from something toxic. Somebody's walking away from their 8 broken cups toward their 9 of Cups. They had to get out of a storm. Judgment. See? Something came to judgment here. Somebody had to get out of something toxic. They had to walk away from it. Why is the 8 of Cups here? The world. Things are changing. A cycle's ending, a new one's beginning. Your person had to walk away. They're moving toward their happiness. Everything we've been talking about. Sitting in an unhappy marriage, the regrets, the disappointments, and then the regrets for not coming towards you. A new cycle's beginning. They make this transition. They reset to the Fool at a higher level. Why is the world here? The Five of Cups, the feeling of sadness and loss. None of this surprises me. None of this surprises me. The layers of this energy, one thing coming to judgment, needing to get out of that toxicity, walking away from it, ending that cycle, and there's a feeling of sadness and loss for the 3 cups down and the 2 cups still standing, your connection. Mourning the loss, and when this world resets, they turn around and come back toward the soulmate. What's behind judgment? The 5 of Wands looks familiar, doesn't it? That struggle, conflict. Your person's tired of fighting. They want love. All right. Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles. There's a lot of layers to this. There is. There's that feeling that you're getting away. You know, the whole time they've been getting out of some divine feminine, you've been going on your way slowly but surely, finding your happiness. So there's just layers to this, and you can take it however it resonates. But that's what's here. A cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. This is action, okay? In fact, universe, we know things are changing. Can I have an affecting energy over this world card, please? This is the most powerful card you can pull. This is somebody making a lot of transformation here, making some big changes. It's red with the 6 of Swords. There's a feeling of sadness and loss that your person had to walk away from what made them unhappy if it was something long-term, and that feeling of sadness and loss for the feeling of you getting away, slipping through their fingertips. Tell me about the world here. Why is the world here? Let me have an affecting energy on this world card. Whoa. Man, the cards are just crazy jumpy. Strength. Overcoming fears. What did I talk about before? The lessons of the divine masculine and the divine feminine. You know, learning self-worth, vulnerability, but ultimately, I think the biggest thing is overcoming fears. And that's what your person's doing. Building up their inner courage, finding their true strength, overcoming their fears, to walk away from something that doesn't make them happy and move toward their happiness, creating true change. The moon. So much energy here in this moon. You know, it's suppression of emotion, but this moon, this is like a tidal wave. This energy is just, it's all there. It's all there. This is all coming to an end. All right? It really is. There's a lot coming up from the surface right now. A lot. Because things are changing. The energy within your person, the energy around them. It's a powerful time. All right, tell me about the 2 of Pentacles. Tell me about the 2 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Decisions, decisions. You know, I'm not going to forget justice in the pre-shuffle. I'm not. I know a decision for their happiness has been made. I know it has been. Things have changed. They're showing up. We see it already. Why is the 2 of Pentacles here? All right, why is it here? Can you believe it? Back comes the 3 of Cups. Back and forth. Back and forth. How do I come in? How do I open up? The giving love on one side and not giving it to the other. I think it's a decision to open up to you, but we'll find out. Why is the 2 of Pentacles here? Yeah, it's the 9 of Cups, a wish fulfilled. Everything they've always wanted. You walk away from your 8 broken cups toward what? Your 9 of Cups, your wish fulfilled. I can't make it up, folks. I wish I could, but I'm not that good. I said, remember justice. I feel the decision's been made. Yeah. The opening up of emotion, letting that water flow. Look, there's a healing energy here in the 4 of Swords. There is. It's allowing that intuition to flow, letting the heart chakra be open. It allows the flow of water, the flow of love. Why is the 9 of Cups here? The Ace of Cups, because they want to give that cup, the one that king holds, remember that? And I said, that cup behind it, the affecting energy, I said, it's overflowing, and it is. Your person's moving past the regrets, the disappointments, their fears of being rejected. They're offering the cup. They're making a decision. They don't want to hold it back anymore. Why is the Ace of Cups here? The Hangman. All the things that you don't know. I mean, Everything's changed. This hangman's coming off the fence. The wheel's turned. There's so much in this energy. There really is. There's a lot that you don't know. The way your person feels about you, they've kept a lot bottled up because of anxieties, because of these tendencies to hold back, their short-term thinking, all the fears, everything that we've seen, the overthinking, all of it. There's so much that you don't know. Okay? But there's a flow of emotion here. There's a reunion coming. There is. This is nice energy. It really is. A cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. Your person's opening themselves up to true love. They are. This hangman is nice. You know what? I'd love to have an affecting energy on this hangman. Let's find out. Just real quick. Can I have an affecting energy on this hangman, universe? This is nice. This has been a beautiful reading. I appreciate it, universe. Thank you. Why is the hangman here? Tell me about this hangman. I know it's the whole perspective. It's the inner knowing. I know that. But I just want to see if there's anything more here. I just think there's so much to this tale. There's so many layers to this. The Knight of Pentacles. It's the time that's been taken. I think in this energy, you're going to learn a lot about all the time that's gone by. When this knight shows up, okay, this hangman comes off the fence. They've been holding themselves back. We know that. But this is a dependable energy. It is. There's that Seven of Cups. It's the how. That's a lot of that. How do I come in? They know they're coming. They're showing up. But how do I come in? Remember, time has gone by. A lot of time has gone by. Now, this is an action card too. This is the action card, actually. The Ace of Cups. And that cup's overflowing. Now, I would love to have an affecting energy on that Ace of Cups before we go, universe. Because this is nice. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Why is it here? Why is it here? Now, everything's subject to free will. Let's not forget, your person has a tendency to shut down, to bottle up their emotions, okay? I think a cycle's ending and a new one's beginning. And I think the drive to come towards you is much stronger than any fear that's been holding them back. Change is here. This hangman's coming off the fence. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Temperance, the soulmate connection. That's beautiful, isn't it? Right? Temperance was crossing how they think and feel in their emotions. They want to show up. They want to open up. And the Three of Cups was crossing here, which is very interesting, isn't it? This cup is overflowing. There's that Three of Swords. I knew it. The heartache and the pain. Your person's coming in the energy of Three of Swords. Heartache and pain. It's what ends the separation phase. It's what brings the lovers, the soulmates back together. It does. But your person's been through a lot. Remember what I said? That guarding of a broken heart? Indeed. Your person's got a lot of pain here. But know this. It's because of all this pain, all this heartache, this feeling of sadness, this feeling of loss. It's wow. It's how they can appreciate the Nine of Cups, a wish fulfilled, living life by the cup, all this love. You can't know true love. You can't know the beauties, the intricacies of it unless you've known the deepest heartaches and pains, the feeling of sadness and loss. Because that's what makes the heart an ocean. That's the journey. And that's the energy that your person's coming in to offer love back to this soulmate connection. And I happen to think it's beautiful. It's what I've got, folks. I asked the universe, and randomly at the top, I just snuck a peek. It's a Six of Pentacles. Your person's done giving on one side. They're ready to open up and give to this connection now. That's what I feel in the energy. An equal give and take, a fair exchange. Balance. Temperance is balance. It's perfect harmony. That's all the soul wants. It's all the soul knows. Just like the universe and energy, it only knows its balance. It's all it wants. It's always trying to find it. And once you've come across a soulmate, your soul will always be drawn to it because it wants its balance. These are old soul connections that stretch across lifetimes. Like I said, we're pulling pages from chapters that stretch across them. And when these two souls came together, that recognition happened and it changed them forever. And they'll forever be drawn toward each other, whether this connection comes together or not. It's just part of the journey. All right, folks, it's what I've got. I hope in some small way it's helped. I wish you all well in your journeys, I do. Good luck in life and good luck in love. God bless. Until next time, this is Lionheart Tarot, A Tale of Two Cups.